Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to our coverage of Wildcats softball here on Louisburg Sports Live. Due to some technical difficulties, we are resorting to an audio-only broadcast. And we do apologize for those that are tuning in, but due to the nature of our technical difficulties, unfortunately, it just will be an audio-only broadcast for tonight. So again, apologies here. Annabelle Hathaway will step in the 6-hole. Wildcats went down 1-2-3, fly out, line out, ground out, 1-2-3, and then so far 2 pop outs. 0-2 count to Hathaway, and this is just high. Counted a ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 misses low. Count moves even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Their 2-2 haul. This one popped up and will be fouled right towards us at chain link fence. Another 2-2 coming up here. Afton Willis in the circle for the Bulldogs, a senior. This is Annabelle Hathaway, 2-2. That one ripped into center field and over the head of Logan Scobie. Hathaway will be into second base standing. It's a 2-out double for the Wildcats. It comes from Annabelle Hathaway.
First baseman, Michaela Brown.
So sophomore delivers. A huge base hit, and she gets on second with 2 outs. And in steps in Michaela Brown, the junior. First pitch to Michaela Brown outside for ball 1. Wildcats looking for their first win over the Bulldogs since 2024 when they swept the side. Cat moves 2-0. So Willis, who retired the side 1-2-3 in the first, now has Hathaway reached a second. Now Brown with an RBI chance. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Count moves to 2 balls and a strike. Kayla Brown has only 1 RBI on the season. Just only 3 hits as well. One taken upstairs, 3 balls and a strike. Was right down the middle, but just missed high. Last thing Afton Willis had won is 2 aboard. The Wildcats team that's hungry for their first win of the season. And 3-1 down in the middle for strike 2. So the count moves 4, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Willis just a strike away from getting down to the second here. Willis gets set and fires. On the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and that's how we end the top half of the second. Wildcats strand 1. Baldwin, they'll be up to bat next. You're listening to Wildcats softball on Louisburg Sports Live, presented by Vos Pharmacy.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here as part of Fort Scott Community College's John Deere Tech program. Maybe you belong here as part of the perennial playoff-bound Greyhound baseball team. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Building a life is different for everyone because everyone is different. That's why State Farm is there.
Contact Buddy Shaw in Louisburg for a quote today.
Since their doors first opened in
Bottom of the second here from the Baldwin City Sports Complex in Baldwin City, Kansas. Today's single game coverage of Wildcats softball on Louisburg Sports Live, presented by Vos Pharmacy. Brendan Bolin back here with you. Peyton Van Tile back to work in the circle at the bottom of the second. That one high and outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 1, 2 balls and a strike. This is the left fielder, Ellie Lisher. And she fouls it back to the fence, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Check swing, chopper to short. And the throw to first just out of the glove. So Baldwin will have a runner on first to start off. As Manbeck will step in. And the first one from Van Tile to Manbeck up high for ball 1. Manbeck having to turn away on that one, 2-0 quickly. Baldwin started the game. Strikeout, fly out. Scobie with 2 outs delivered a triple, and then Flick would strike out to end the first. 3-0 already. Van Tile pitches 1 to Manbeck inside. Espino the next one due up. 3-0, that one in for a strike. The 3-0 take a pitch approach there. Bulldogs coached by Chad Scobie, an assistant of the women's basketball team as well. And Van Tile has worked the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another one right down the middle. Van Tile been illustrious so far. 2 strikeouts already, and then Manbeck protecting the plate, fouls it off the first base side. Another 3-2, it's a dribble to third. And the throw to first in time, and it's Annabelle Hathaway to retire Manbeck. Okay, never mind, they called it a foul ball. This will be the 8th pitch between Van Tile and Manbeck. Van Tile's off, ran upstairs for ball 4. There's 2 aboard.
38, right fielder, Cadence Espino.
Right fielder Cadence Espino to step in. One high and in for ball 1. And that one again outside low for ball 2. Espino, the junior, in a big pivotal role. Runners on first and second. Fouls it off right near the top of the fence on the far side of the field. 2 balls and a strike. Baldwin team that started off undefeated to start the year. 2-1, high and out, 3-1. And another walk issued for Van Tuyl. So the bases are now loaded. As we have a visit to the circle. So while they visit to the circle.
Now batting number 4, pitcher Afton Willis.
So Afton Willis to step in. One upstairs. Willis backing out of that one. Ball, no strikes to start off. Willis, one of the 6 seniors on this roster, ball and a strike. Van Tuyl fires, Willis behind, throw down to third, and not in time. As Lisher diving back in. And looks to be out comes head coach Nick Chapman of the Wildcats, and he'll talk to the field umpire. Want to get the point advantage on the throw down to Lisher, who slid back in. They argue that Lisher was out on the throw. And they will confirm the call that Lisher is safe at third. Lisher on third, man back on second, Espino on first. Ball and 2 strike count to Afton Willis. That one in the dirt. Count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Willis only her 8th plate appearance this year. 2-2 inside. Count moves full 3-2. It's just a bit inside, and Van Tuyl is really trying to go for the borderline pitch. No hits so far for the pitcher in Afton Willis on the season. That one line past second into right field. In to score is Lisher. They'll hold man back at third, and the Wildcats early 1-0 lead on the RBI single from Afton Willis.
Now batting number 20, second baseman Tatum Hicks.
And they'll go for a courtesy runner. Turn to number 24, Trista Martin. We'll go to the bottom of the order, and Ava Regaldo, the sophomore. The umpire wasn't ready, as he'll tell Van Tuyl to wait till both him and the batter are ready. So now it'll be the first pitch from Van Tuyl, and it's right down the middle for a strike. Regalado was second team all-conference last year. Throw down to third. And back in time still. The pitch to Regalado was in for a strike, so count moves 0-2. Nobody out for the Bulldogs. Van Tuyl going again to that same spot on the inside. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes. 1-0 lead for the Bulldogs early. Bases loaded still. That one in for strike 3. Van Tuyl picking up her 3rd strikeout, and there's 1 down.
Now batting number 66, shortstop Macy Gilgis.
And steps in Macy Gilgis. And that one popped up in the infield. And right under it to make the catch is Rhea Kegel. There's 2 down.
Now batting number 5, first baseman Riley Bentley.
Riley Bentley steps in the 2-hole spot. On a start to Bentley, she popped out to Kegel her first time up back in the first. So worked quickly to an 0-2 before popping out. Now Kegel dribbles this to Van Tile, flipped the first in time. And after loading the bases and giving up one, the Wildcats quickly work the bases loaded left on for the Bulldogs. Baldwin up 1-0 as we head to the third. You're listening to Wildcats Softball on Louisburg Sports Live.
Maximize your athletic potential with Louisburg Chiropractic. Athletes of all ages and skill levels can improve with the help of Dr. Jake Polzin at Louisburg Chiropractic Center. Shorter recovery times, increased range of motion, and flexibility are just a few of the benefits. Everyone can benefit from chiropractic care, from the pros to gym rats, rec golfers to high school athletes. Let Louisburg Chiropractic Center improve your performance. Call now, 913-837-2910.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stows with Wildcat Veterinary Clinic. Come see us at our newly remodeled facility across from the stadium. We're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services and specialty care that includes surgery, chiropractic, and reproductive services. With 24-hour emergency services, a team of 13 veterinarians, and 3 other locations in Paola, Drexel, and Martin City, our commitment to this community makes.
Back here on Louisburg Sports Live.
Second baseman Cameron Lane.
Cameron Lane, the sophomore, to start off the third for the Wildcats. Starts off swinging and missing and quickly looks at an 0-1 in for 0-2. Well, this fires that one on 2 hops to short, throw to first in time. First out. Gill just right there to make the play.
Right fielder Delaney Nelson.
And steps in Delaney Nelson. Chops at the first pitch and it goes foul. Delaney Nelson, the senior. Fouls it off to the fence right on the first base side. Count moves 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to Nelson. Just only 1 hit for the Wildcats so far. Nelson chops this one to third, fielded by Manback. High throw that'll sail over the head of Bentley, and an E5 will be how Nelson gets on base.
Batting number 1, center fielder Shiloh Waite.
So the first error for the Bulldogs, and that one on a pass ball, as Nelson will get to second base. And steps in Shiloh Waite, the honorable mention all conference last year. Flew out her first time up, and this one into right field, and that'll be right to Espino, and there's 2 down here in the third.
Now batting number 11, left fielder Haley Marsh.
Haley Marsh, Freshman steps in with 2 down. The runner on second in Delaney Nelson. She'll show bunt here, lays it down, but it'll dribble foul at the third base line. Nelson lying down to Macy Gilgis her first time up. Wildcats went down 1, 2, 3 in order. Marsh cuts through and misses. Count moves to 0-2. Marsh, the best hitter, and has 7 hits and 18 plate appearances this year. Bats .412 on the year. And Marsh protecting the plate and fouls it off. Count moves still 0-2. Willis looking for her first strikeout of the day. Been primarily trusting her defense all throughout this game. Her 0-2 taken high for ball 1. Was high and outside. Early chilly evening in Baldwin City. That one way at the head level of Marsh. She'll have to back out of the way. Quickly an 0-2 and a foul ball to count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Willis trying to find a way out of it, and that one misses outside. And the count from 0-2 to full. Louisburg's not had more than 1 runner on base in this game so far. We'll look to capitalize here. 3-2 offering. That one lifted into left field. Back is Lisher, and she makes the catch for out number 3. So the Wildcats will strand 1 here in the third. We move to the bottom half of this third inning. Baldwin still leads it 1-0.
The Kansas City Chiefs and the University of Kansas Cancer Center are at the top of their game. Both organizations know excellence comes through their actions. It's about giving support and collaborating together. It's providing comfort and leadership to forge the path to success. The University of Kansas Cancer Center cares for you in every moment, no matter how small. Learn more at kucancercenter.org.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Delicious.
Bottom half of the third here in Baldwin City, Kansas on a moderately chilly evening. First one high and outside for ball 1. To Logan Scobie, who reached on a triple her first time up. Van Tile back to work in the circle, still here in the bottom of the third. Next pitch to Scobie outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Both teams moving quickly. It's 7-13 here in Baldwin, and Scobie fouls it off the third base side, 2 balls and a strike. Scobie part of this young core that's helped Baldwin start to a 5-0 start on the year. First conference opponent that they've faced so far. 3 balls and a strike on the next offering from Van Tile. (3-1). Little dribbler, and it'll carry foul. Scobie reached first by the time it went foul, so she'll have to go back and do it again. This time with a 3 ball and 2 strike count. (3-2). That one popped up in the infield, and under it is Lane to make the catch, 1 down.
Now batting, 00, catcher Alyssa Flick.
Catcher Alyssa Flick to step in. Folks, our coverage of Wildcats softball presented by Vos Pharmacy. Now start to Alyssa Flick. Strikeout to end the first inning. This one grounded to third. Throw from Hathaway in time. There's 2 down. Folks, our coverage of Wildcat softball presented by Vos Pharmacy. At Vos Pharmacy, you can count on their dependable and reliable pharmacist Kevin Vos and his friendly staff, serving Louisburg for more than 10 years. To learn more, visit VosPharmacy.com or call 913-837-3784. First pitch to Lisher inside for ball 1. Reached on an error from the first baseman, Michaela Brown. And this one to Brown and will go foul before it reaches her. Canada ball and a strike. 63 degrees here in 64 in Baldwin City and cloudy. Feels like 59, just 9-mile-per-hour winds as that one fouled off and will lift all the way into the concourse. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To the left fielder, Lisher, and you have Manbeck, the third baseman, on deck. Lisher, the only run across the Bulldogs. 1-0, Baldwin leads it here at home in the home half of the third. That one in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Deuces Wild on the scoreboard. Van Tile will fire, and that one is upstairs. Head level of the umpire behind the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count is full. Van Tile's already walked 2 batters, looking to avoid that here. And Lisher will strike out swinging. Wildcats will retire the Bulldogs the first time. 1-2-3 here in the third. Van Tile, 4 strikeouts on the evening. We head to the 4th. Baldwin leads at 1-0 here on Louisburg Sports Live on our audio-only broadcast.
Explore, imagine, and connect at the Louisburg Library in downtown Louisburg. Serving the community since 1968, the Louisburg Library has everything you're looking for. Whether you're into bestsellers, mystery, sci-fi, action, romance, or graphic novels, there's a story for everyone. Take advantage of their programs for kids and adults like book boxes, book clubs, winter read, summer bash, computer coding camps, and so much more. Stop by and meet their friendly staff 7 days a week and learn more at louisburglibrary.org.
Ray Kegel to start off the 4th inning for the Wildcats. Kegel, Copeland, Van Tile, and then Hathaway if anyone gets on here in the 4th. First pitch outside and out of the glove of Alyssa Flick. Count starts off 1-0. Ray Kegel at shortstop today. Grounded out to Hicks her first time up. That one fouled off, and that's going to skate behind. Count goes to a ball and a strike. On 1, that one low, 2 balls and a strike. Kegel 286 average on the season. That one inside, says home plate umpire, 3 balls and a strike. It's just barely inside on the right-handed batter in Rhea Kegel. Righty. Kegel ahead, 3-1. Willis fires. And it's low and in for ball 4. Leadoff walk issued to Rhea Keegle.
Now batting number 27, catcher Lydia Copeland.
In steps in the catcher. It'll be the sophomore in Lydia Copeland. Copeland popped out to short her first time up. Macy Gilgis. Willis gets set. That one skied in the air. It's in center field, giving charge is Scobie, and she'll make the catch for the first out of the 4th.
Now batting number 4, pitcher Peyton Van Tile.
And Peyton Van Tile will step in with one down. Pitcher popped out to Afton Willis. Back in the 2nd inning. Hard grounder to 3rd, fielded by Manbeck. Throw to 1st in time, 2 down. It'll move Keegle over to 2nd, so Rhea Keegle in scoring position.
3rd baseman Annabelle Hathaway.
The 3rd baseman Annabelle Hathaway. So they'll go to a courtesy runner for Rhea Keegle. So it'll be Hannah Besor head to 2nd base. So Besor represents Keegle as the courtesy runner on 2nd. Annabelle Hathaway. See Coach Chapman trusting Hathaway. Represents the only hit of the game so far for the Wildcats back in the 2nd inning. 2-out double after Copeland and Van Tile both popped out. And that one hard grounder into center field for a base hit. Besor rounds 3rd, head home, throw to the plate. In time to get her. And the defense of Logan Scobie guns down Besor at home. And the Wildcats will not score a run here in their half of the 4th on an incredible play. Laser beam throw from the sophomore Logan Scobie. Keeps the Wildcats scoreless. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's 1-0. Baldwin still in front. You're listening to Wildcat Softball on Louisburg Sports Live.
The Bose Real Estate Group at Keller Williams would like to wish all of our sporting teams success this season. If you're looking for real estate, feel free to contact us. If you're looking for buyer needs or seller needs, we're more than happy to help you with any of your transactions. Feel free to give us a call, 913-963-4076, or you can email us at dougbose@kw.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and go Cats.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand.
Back here on Louisburg Sports Live, we'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor and TJ Slander at Farnborough Financial Services. TJ's goals to help you plan for the unexpected to protect your future, getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 106 West Amity Street or call 913-837-3237. It looks to be that I think they'll just simply say that Keegle has re-enters. Yeah, that'll be the case. Ray Keegle re-enters the game at shortstop as Besor, who represented the courtesy runner for Keegle at 2nd base after Keegle got on the walk and advanced to 2nd on the ground out from Van Tile. Manbeck, Espino, and Willis, and then Regalado if anyone gets on. Here in the 4th, 1-0 pitch, and that one high into the backstop. Count moves 2-0. Van Tile's numbers, 17 2/3 innings headed into today, her 4th start. Wild 35 hits, 35 runs, 26 earned, 14 walks, 7 strikeouts. Faces a 3-0 count. Kirsten Manback in the 3-0. It's the lower outside corner for a strike. Count at 3 balls and 1 strike to Manback, who walked her first time up back in the second. And the 3-1 is high for ball 4. So Manback back on with another walk. There'll be a runner on first. Start off the 4th for the Bulldogs. First pitch to Espino, outside for ball 1. Junior also was on to the walk, was left stranded back in the second inning. That one chopped to Van Tile. 1-6 fielder's choice will be the result of that.
Now batting number 4, pitcher Afton Willis.
So Manback will be retired at second. Espino will be on first. And there's one out for the pitcher and Afton Willis. First one high and up for ball 1. Willis, an RBI single back in the second inning, her first hit of the season. That one opposite way into right field for a base hit. And it's a 2-hit day for Afton Willis. And there's 2 aboard with Willis on first and Espino on second. There's still 1 out here in the bottom half of the 4th. They'll go to a courtesy.
Now batting number 20, second baseman Tatum Hicks.
As Trista Morton will head back to first as the courtesy runner. Tatum Hicks bunts and it goes foul. Hicks would strike out her first time up in the second inning. 0-1, bunts again, and that time it'll go foul once more. Count moves 0-2. Still 1 down, and there is no double play turn. It'll be Macy Gilgis up for the 3rd time in this game. 0-2, low, and the dirt for ball 1. Hicks struck out on a 2-1 counter first time up. One, 2, that one upstairs at neck level, count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one way inside and high. Hicks, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tile pitched 4 2/3 innings against the Cyclones in her start. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tile set, she'll fire, and it's low and in the dirt for ball 4. Everybody will stay put at where they are. Espino to 3rd. Trista Martin to 2nd.
Number 66, shortstop Macy Gilgis.
And Tatum Hicks is aboard first, and back to the top of the order for the 3rd time we go today. Baldwin has Macy Gilgis to lead off. That one high. They're back to first and 3rd, nothing doing. Gilgis 0 for 2, a strikeout in the 1st and popped out to the shortstop and Rhea Kegel back in the 2nd inning. One 0 upstairs again, 2 balls, no strikes. Gilgis did not come to bat in the 3rd. It was because the Wildcats were able to have a 1-2-3 inning back last inning. As Van Tile fires in a strike, 2 balls and a strike. Tile fires the 2-1, and she'll hit a batter. As in to score is Espino, and Baldwin takes another run in. It's 2-0 Baldwin.
Now batting number 5, first baseman Riley Bentley.
So time called is Copeland will go to the circle to talk to Van Tile as Trista Martin to third, Tatum Hicks to second, and Macy Gilgis is at first. And that's all for Riley Bentley. Bentley first pitch swings, fouls it off to the concourse. No balls and 1 strike. Bentley also for 2. First 3 batters have only been able to have 1 hit as this one swung on and hit into foul territory and tracked down by Hathaway. Headed towards the fence. There's 2 down.
Now batting number 27, center fielder Logan Scobie.
There's 2 down for Logan Scobie. Scobie, a talented multi-sport athlete. Played basketball last year, or this past winter. Led the Bulldogs to a sub-state championship appearance. Of course, the Baldwin boys won their first ever state title in program history. So it was a huge winter for Baldwin High School. 0-1 to Scobie. That one inside as Scobie turns. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases loaded for Scobie. It's 2-0 Bulldogs lead. Van Tile fires the 1-1. That one flared into shallow left, and it's out of the glove of Kegel. 1 run is in. A second run will come in to score as both Martin and Hicks come across, and it's 4-0 Baldwin. Off the RBI from Logan Scobie.
Now batting 0-0 catcher Alyssa Flick.
First pitch in for a strike to Alyssa Flick. And that one inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Flick, a strikeout and a ground out. Grounded out to Hathaway, and that one fouled off towards Hathaway in foul territory. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another RBI opportunity as Flick will go down swinging for the 2nd time today. Van Tile will escape the inning, but not before damage has been dealt. Baldwin in front, 4-0. After the 3-run 4th inning for this Bulldogs offense as we head to the 5th. You're listening to Wildcats Softball on Louisburg Sports Live, presented by Vos Pharmacy.
Looking for the perfect getaway? At Destination Fun Travel, we bring the world to you. From turquoise Caribbean beaches to European river cruises and beyond. Destination Fun Travel is an award-winning travel agency specializing in creating unforgettable vacations. All-inclusive resorts, luxury villas, group trips, or custom vacation packages. Let us turn your dream vacation into reality, because with us, the journey is just as exciting as the destination.
State coordinates of new land acquisition.
Oh, well, you know that big oak tree that got struck by lightning?
Negative.
The barn with the funny cow mural?
Negative.
One-eyed scarecrow?
Negative.
Giant water tower? You're not from here, are you?
I've never seen him. Robots don't know you. We do.
Hey, how's your dad doing?
For over 80 years, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Frontier Agent TJ Solander in Louisburg at 913-837-3237.
Hey, you ready to go to...
Back here from Baldwin City Sports Complex here in Baldwin City, Kansas. Today's single game coverage of Wildcats softball on Louisburg Sports Live, presented by Vos Pharmacy. Here in the top half of the fifth inning, Brown, Lane, Nelson, then back to the top of the order with Shiloh Waite if anyone gets on. So 7, 8, 9 for the Wildcats. Safton Willis back in the circle, looking for her in her fifth inning of work as Michaela Brown starts off swinging and missing. Brown grounded out to Macy Gilgis her first time up to end the second inning. And Willis will get hit in the helmet. So Michaela Brown will be aboard here in the fifth, and take a moment to thank our sponsor in the Louisburg Athletic Club. The Louisburg Athletic Club has got you covered. No more excuses. Gym access 24/7 for all members, including the use of locker rooms and sauna. Group fitness classes are included. The healthy shake and smoothie bar, tanning, and massage therapy are all open to the public. Join us every Tuesday for half-price shakes from 3 to 5 p.m. and half-price tans every Thursday at the Louisburg Athletic Club. First pitch outside to Cameron Lane for ball one. They'll throw back to first, and back in safely is Michaela Brown. 1 ball, no strikes to Cameron Lane. Grounded out to Gilgis. Start off the third inning. Lane cuts through and misses. The next out for in. 1 ball, 1 strike, even count. This time Cameron Lane has a runner aboard. Second straight inning that the Wildcats have had somebody on board to start off. Lane fouls it back to the fence. 1-2 the count. One-two pitch, and Lane fouls it off. Their 1 ball, 2 strike count. Lane just only 2 hits on the season in 17 at-bats. And Lane will go down swinging. A great job to protect the play, but unfortunately is retired here to start the fifth. 1 down. So we'll go to the bottom of the order with Delaney Nelson. Able to reach on an error from Kristen Manback at third. And then would get to second on a pass ball. Brown a bit of a quarter of the way off first. She'll retreat back. Want to start to Nelson. Battled in an 0-2 count and is able to reach. Wildcats, that was the third straight inning they had a runner aboard. And this time Brown goes to second. That throw away into center field. So Brown will be in scoring position at second. And Nelson ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. First time she's been ahead in the count today, and no better time than now for an RBI chance. Wildcats still searching for their first run of the game. 2-0 moves to 3-0. Wildcats have left 1 runner stranded in each of the last 3 innings. Going to try and drive in their first 3-0 pitch from Willis is Caught the outside corner, says the home plate umpire. 3 balls, 1 strike. (3-1) and protecting is Nelson. Quickly works the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Michaela Brown at second base. And Lane hits this, or hit the short, and they'll throw and get the lead runner in Brown at third, and there's 2 down.
Now batting number 1, center fielder Shiloh Waite.
The Wildcats forced to reset as their lead runner is back to first, as Nelson will ground into a fielder's choice at 2 down. Go back to the top of the order thrice more with Shiloh Waite. It's flown out twice today. First pitch high, as Waite will lay off 1-0. Waite coming off and on all-conference honorable mention year last year. Was the only returner for the Wildcats that was named to all-conference. Addie Stones, Brinley Bauer graduated. So a young Wildcats core will look to try and have another bounce-back year. 3-0, and it's a 4-pitch walk. And for the first time this game, the Wildcats have 2 runners on base. So it's up to Haley Marsh, and no better hitter than Haley Marsh to be the one to try and deliver here for the Wildcats late in the game. First one low and outside. Marsh lined out to Gilgist back in the first, and then flown out to Lisher back in the third in left field. Two balls, no strikes. Both pitches been outside to Marsh. Those fires, and that one high, although Flick trying to bring it back down. Count moves 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is upstairs for ball 4, and the bases are loaded for the Wildcats. It's Nelson on third, Wade on second, Marsh on first. And it's up to Rhea Keegle. So Rhea Keegle with the bases loaded. Second on the team in RBIs at 4 this year. Sits behind Peyton Van Tile with 5. First one, and Keegle will watch it go by. It's in for a strike. Keegle's been on base today. It was a walk back in the 4th. First one outside, throw back to third, and back in safely is Nelson. Ball and a strike. 2 outs on the board for the Wildcats and a bases loaded situation. Willis fires, and that one grounded past short into left field. Nelson's in to score, waits in to score, and sliding into third safely is Marsh. It's a 2-run RBI double for Rhea Keegle, and the Wildcats have cut the Baldwin lead in half at 4-2.
Now batting number 27, catcher Lydia Copeland.
Marsh at third, Keegle at second. In steps in the catcher Lydia Copeland. Willis's first pitch to Copeland's in for a strike as Copeland does not swing, just takes it. They'll throw back to third as Marsh back in safely. Copeland 0 for 2, popped out to Gilgis back in the second, and then flew out to Scobie back in the fourth inning. Hitless on the day, and a hit would be huge. Tying run on second in scoring position. Copeland fouls the next out, front back to the backstop. No balls and 2 strikes. Copeland looking to keep this inning alive. Willis fires the 0-2. It's fouled off as Copeland protecting the plate on the 0-2. Count remains 0-2. Crucial at bat for Copeland. Another 0-2 coming, and it's fouled off again. Again, Marsh on third, Keegle on second. Keegle representing the tying run. Another 0-2 from Willis, and it's outside. And again, they're looking over at Marsh over on third base. Counted a ball and 2 strikes. Willis fires. That one popped up and fouled off to the concourse. Seventh pitch coming up between Willis and Copeland. Righty-righty matchup. Willis delivers. And it's high and outside. It's been a battle. Most pitches that Willis has fired to a single Wildcat batter today. It comes at a no better time than Wildcats have scored 2 and looking for more. 2-2 offering. It is called outside and low. Great take from Lydia Copeland. As Flick will get the confirmation from the umpire on that location. Count is full. 9th pitch coming up. Willis fires the 3-2, and that one swung on and driven into left center field. Scobie ranges over, and they collide in the outfield. As Scobie will show the umpire on the catch as the trainer bit halfway to make sure that both Scobie and Lisher are okay. Wildcats 3-2, but they score 2. It's 4-2. Baldwin still in front as we head to the home half of the 5th. You're listening to Wildcats Softball on Louisburg Sports Live, presented by Vos Pharmacy.
Buy one Sonic Smasher and get another free. That's right, buy one hand-smashed Angus beef Sonic Smasher and get another free. It's the dual threat quarterback of burger deals. Buy one, get one free in the Sonic
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Helms Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you...
Back here, bottom half of the fifth. Wildcats cut the lead in half, 4-2. Our score. Baldwin steps back to the plate. 1-0 start to Lisher. Lisher, Manbeck, and Espino. And then Afton Willis, if anyone, to get on for Baldwin. Next one high. 2 balls, no strikes. Lisher's reached on an error and struck out. That's been her day so far. Only gone through their order 3 times. Lisher lines that to short and tracked down by Kegel. 1 up, 1 down. Start the fifth.
Now batting number 3, third baseman, Kristen Manbeck.
There's 1 down for Kristen Manbeck. Manbeck's walked twice today. This one grounded. Forehand play by Kegel. Throw to first in time. It's back-to-back putouts by Rhea Kegel. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting number 38, right fielder.
For the Wildcats defense here in the bottom of the fifth. It's Caden Espino, the right fielder, to step in. First pitch just high and outside for ball 1. The next one and just misses outside, 2-0. Espino reached on a walk in the second and then a fielder's choice back in the 4th inning. And that one over the head of Hathaway at third into left field. Espino turns past first and she'll retreat back. To 2-out single for Espino. Second time she's been on base today. Runner on first with 2 down.
Pitcher, Afton Willis.
There's 2 down for Afton Willis. First one inside for ball 1. 2 singles today for Willis. She's scored once and driven in 1 herself today. And Willis flies that into left center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Holding up at second is Espino, and it's a 3-for-3 day for Afton Willis. An impressive game for the pitcher is, of course, Trista Martin will be the courtesy runner at first base.
Tatum Hicks.
So be the second baseman, Tatum Hicks. And a great pitch from Van Tiles. It's right in the zone for strike 1. Hicks has been on base back of the walk in the 4th. She struck out back in the 2nd inning on 4 pitches. Van Tile gets Hicks to swing and miss. Count moves quickly to 0-2. Wildcats are going to keep Baldwin stranded with 2 on. And this one flown in to short as Kegel has 3 putouts to end the 5th. Baldwin collects 2 hits for the first time today, but they leave 2 stranded. They've stranded 8 in the game. So we head to the 6th. Baldwin still in front, 4-2. You're listening to Wildcat Softball on Louisburg Sports Live.
The University of Kansas Health System is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Kansas City Chiefs. Both organizations know excellence comes through their actions. It's about giving support and collaborating together. It's providing comfort and leadership to forge the path to success. The University of Kansas Health System cares for you in every moment, no matter how small. Learn more at kansashealthsystem.com.
Oh, shoot.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Vose Pharmacy is Louisburg's true hometown pharmacy. Pharmacist Kevin Vose and his team are proud to be part of the Louisburg community, and your health is their top priority. And now with Test to Treat, Vose can provide strep and flu testing and treatment all in one.
Back here in the 6th inning. Van Tile, Hathaway, Brown, the 3 due up for the Wildcats here in the 6th inning. 4-2 our score. Van Tile hard grounded to third, bobbled by Manbeck, and coming to back her up is Gilgis, but Van Tile will reach on an E5.
Annabelle Hathaway.
As there will be a runner aboard for the 3rd straight inning. So this will look to go to a courtesy runner. Courtesy runner is Kyla Mays, the freshman. So the freshman Kyla Mays will be running the bases as Annabelle Hathaway will step in. She represents the tying run at the dish. Afton Willis still in the circle in her 6th inning. And Hathaway, first pitch swings, that's popped up. And out of the glove, a flick. That was a great job by Flick to throw the mask off, but just could not be able to track it down until maybe the last second when it popped out of her hand. Hathaway has second life. Count as no balls and a strike. Willis delivers. Hathaway drives that one deep, but foul and out of play. The count moves to 0-2. We know what the Wildcats have done on a 2-strike approach. You ask Lydia Copeland, who worked a 9-pitch at bat against Willis, but she ended up flying out. But 2-strike approach has been the name of the game for the Wildcats. And Hathaway will go down swinging on 3 pitches. And the throw will get away into right field, throw to third, and in safely is Mays. One down, but the third run is 60 feet away.
Now batting number 10, first baseman Michaela Brown.
He went back to first, and the throw went haywire all the way to the outfield. So Michaela Brown steps in for the 3rd time. 0 for 1, grounded out back in the 2nd, was hit by a pitch back in the 5th. And the first pitch outside. Corners are in, and middle infield just shifted a little back. 1-0. Just caught the top of the zone for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, even count. It's Brown to be the tying run up to the plate. This one, Gilgis throw to first in time, 2 down. Wildcats will continue to chip away at the lead as it's an RBI ground out from Brown.
3, second baseman Cameron Lane.
2 down, and the Wildcats trail by just 1, 4-3. Second baseman Cameron Lane, the 8th spot, will step in. And Lane pokes that. It's to second. And the throw from Hicks in time to retire Lane. So after Van Tile reaches on an error, the Wildcats go 1, 2, 3 in order, but not before they played in a run. So we head to the bottom of the 6th. 4-3, Bulldogs still in front. Their last chance to add on some insurance when we come back here on Louisburg Sports Live.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time.
Here in the bottom of the 6th, Gilgis is already on base as she was hitting the foot.
Now batting number 5, first baseman Riley Bentley.
So runner first aboard. As Riley Bentley steps in, the first baseman. 0 for 3, 2 pop outs and a ground out today. First one low and out for ball 1. Lefty righty here in the second at bat of the 6th inning. And Bentley will swing and miss through. 1 ball, 1 strike. Great pitch from Van Tile. Back to work here in the 6th inning. Getting a little more chilly as nightfall here in Baldwin City. Bentley holds off on the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now. Two one again upstairs. 3-1 the count. Gonna put a lot of pressure on the Wildcats here if Baldwin's able to get 2 on. Instead, Van Tile will find the zone and count moves full at 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, runner on first. Van Tile swings. It's to second. 4-6 fielder's choice. Bentley will reach first. And Gilgis is the first out.
Now batting number 27, center fielder Logan Scobie.
There's 1 down for Logan Scobie. Been excellent today for Baldwin outside of Afton Willis, who's been on base with 3 singles today. Starts ahead 1-0. Triple, reach on there and flew out her day so far. Scobie skies that and fouls it off the third base side. A ball and a strike. That has had several putouts today. He's put away 2 batters, including, or 3 batters, including the 8-2 fielder's choice from Hathaway to end the 4th. After Basor was trying to go home and score Wildcats' first run of the day. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Van Tile fires, and that one high. Great stop by Copeland. Keep it from going to the backstop. would most likely put Bentley at second. Instead, it's a 2-2 count. Runner still on first, and it's high again. Copeland keeping it in front. Count moves full. Crucial pitch for Scobie, 3-2. Right to third, 5-4. Fielder's choice as there's 2 down. And Scobie now the runner on first.
Now batting 00 catcher Alyssa Flick.
Two outs and Alyssa Flick, the catcher, to step in. And Flick, first pitch, aggressive on the approach, swings and fouls it off. No balls and a strike. Flick is hitless today. Has struck out twice in the first and fourth inning, and then grounded out to Annabelle Hathaway in the third. The first and her strikeouts were to end those first and third innings respectively for the Wildcats. Next pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Baldwin stranded 2 in the 5th, 2 in the 4th, none in the 3rd, and then 3 in the 2nd. That one will carry foul. Was hit on a rope into left field, but just hooked foul. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes. Van Tile looking to get out of the inning. The 1-2 is upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count even. Again, Gilgis, Bentley traded play just with Gilgis, and then Scobie with Bentley. There's 2 outs after back-to-back fielder's choices as Gilgis started off the inning on a hit by pitch. Count is full, 3-2 to Flick. Van Tile fires, and an aggressive approach from Flick to foul it off. Nelson will lead things off in the 7th for Louisburg if Flick is retired here. Final strike. Van Tile fires. Flick skies it into shallow right, and it'll be dropped in. And it'll go foul as Michaela Brown was in chase of that one and just out of her glove. Was her and Delaney Nelson also late in chase as well. Another 3-2. That one grounded past third and past Kegel at short into left field. And Alyssa Flick will win the battle. She's on to their first base hit of the day. The second goes Scobie. There's 2 on and 2 down.
Number 7, left fielder Ellie Lisher.
Two on and 2 down for Ellie Lisher. 0 for 3 today, and Lisher skies that to second. And out of the glove of Lane, and that'll be picked up by Brown. Options a go. Scobie tricks back to third, and she's in safely. So it'll load the bases.
Now batting number 3, third baseman Kristen Manbeck.
So Coach Chapman will go out to get a confirmation on the call. Out of the glove of Cameron Lane, and it was a hard one to try and field. Had to retreat back to get it. Then Scobie was halfway off third. Michaela Brown is the one who backed it up and picked it up. It'll be bases loaded. Manback will step in, force out at any base. First one inside, 1-0. Bases loaded jam. Van Tile trying to work out of, but there's one out remaining here. Fires in a strike to Manbeck. 1 ball, 1 strike. Manbeck, 2 walks and a ground down has been her day. That one outside corner for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Righty matchup. Van Tile is Manbeck down to the final strike for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 6th. Van Tile fires and a tie it out 2-2. Scobie on third, Flick on second, Lisher on first. 2-2, low and in, count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Louisburg in a 1-run deficit. They've been aggressive offensively, but don't want to go down to a 2-run deficit. 3-2 from Van Tile. Swung on and right to Michaela Brown for out number 3. Brown just took a step over and caught the line out. And that's how we end this 6th inning as the Bulldogs, the 2nd time in this game, strand the bases loaded. We head to the top of the 7th. Crunch time for the Wildcats here. 1-run game, 4-3. Baldwin in front here at home. You're listening to Wildcats Softball on Louisburg Sports Live, presented by Vos Pharmacy.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
And I said it to start last inning. Delaney Nelson to lead on for the Wildcats here in the 7th. Nelson, Waite, Marsh, and then Keegle. If anyone to get on, Afton Willis back in the circle here in the 7th. He's only had 1 successful 1-2-3 inning. First pitch outside for ball 1. Nelson's reached on an error and grounded to a fielder's choice back in the 5th inning. Next offering down the middle for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nelson reached on one of Baldwin's 2 errors in this game. 1-1. That one swung on into shallow center, and Scobie races up to make the catch, and there's 1 out in the 7th. Great contact from Nelson. It's been Logan Scobie in center field that's been the ace of that outfield. That's her 4th put out today. Louisburg down to the last 2 outs of the game. We're back to the top of the order for the 4th time, and Shiloh Waite on to the walk on the 5th inning. Has flown out twice previously. First one in for a strike. Great frame by Flick. No balls and a strike. Just got that outside part of the zone. Afton Willis is ready and fires. And that one swung and driven to center field. Back is Scobie to make the catch. And again, Logan Scobie been patrolling the outfield today.
Now batting number 11, left fielder Haley Marsh.
There's 2 down for Haley Marsh. Quick meeting in the circle for the Bulldogs squad is to try and get level-headed as Marsh is the final out of this game. Louisburg, they've clawed their way back into this game. 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. They don't want to come empty-handed as Marsh shows butt and was squared. It'll be called strike. Marsh was onto the walk also back in the 5th inning. Next one outside. Willis trying to go for a pitch to chase to Marsh. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. One on, high and inside, 2-1. Lefty-righty matchup. Here, the third batter that Willis will face here in the 7th. 7th and final inning of this game, unless some magic to be created. That one outside and low. 3 balls and a strike now. Marsh has been a tough bat for Willis to try and face. And Marsh protects the plate and will foul it off behind the first base dugout to the concourse. Count is full. Marsh is down to the final strike for the Wildcats. If she gets on, Rhea Keegle will step in. 3-2 from Willis. Low and out for ball 4. The inning will continue as Marsh will be aboard first.
Now batting number 25, shortstop, Rhea Keegle.
And Rhea Keegle. Be into the box here. A 2-run RBI double back in the 5th inning. And Keegle drives that into left center field. Scobie ranges over to make the catch. As Logan Scobie's inning puts away 3 batters. And the Bulldogs continue their undefeated streak at 6-0. They defeat Louisburg here at home. Final score, Bulldogs 4, Wildcats 3. We'll head to our Elliott Insurance Group postgame show after a word from our sponsors here on Louisburg Sports Live.
Insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Looking for the perfect getaway? At Destination Fun Travel, we bring the world to you. From turquoise Caribbean beaches to European river cruises and beyond. Destination Fun Travel is an award-winning travel agency specializing in creating unforgettable vacations. All-inclusive resorts, luxury villas, group trips, or custom vacation packages. Let us turn your dream vacation into reality, because with us, the journey is just as exciting as the destination.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Wildcat fans can find us at 1262 West Amity in Louisburg or 913-837-4230. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Since their doors first opened in 1920, First National Bank has been committed to local decision-making and long-term relationships. Locally owned and managed, First National Bank is there to guide you through all your firsts. First checking or savings account, first loan, first business groundbreaking, or your first home. A variety of banking services, expert guidance, and an emphasis on putting you first. First National Bank in Louisburg, 1201 West Amity, 913-837-5191. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free?
Back here on Louisburg Sports Live, our post-game show presented by Elliott Insurance Group. At Elliott Group, they believe building strong relationships with their clients and their community is the best way to serve them both. With offices throughout the area and online at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. Brendan Bowling back here with you to wrap up this one here from the Baldwin City Sports Complex in Baldwin City, Kansas, as the Wildcats will fall to the Bulldogs 4-3 in 7 innings. Bulldogs win it with 4 runs on 6 hits with 2 errors. They left 11 runners on base, and for the Wildcats, 3 runs on 2 hits with 3 errors. They left just 5 on base, and this Wildcats offense they were very clutch in the way they approach this game, but as unfortunately cannot put it all together, as unfortunately will not be able to secure the win there. They fall to 0-7 in the campaign, 0-3 in Frontier League play. Baldwin improves to 6-0 and 1-0 in Frontier League play, and Baldwin will keep their winning streak against the Wildcats at 2 games, as they won last year 11-12 here again at the Baldwin City Sports Complex. As we'll take a look at what's next here on the schedule for the Lady Wildcats, as they will travel to Wellsville they will be back home at Lewis Young Park on Thursday, April 9th against Wellsville. That game begins at 4:30. And then coming up next on the channel for you, while I pull that up result for you. Next broadcast will be Friday, April 17th, when I return, as Wildcats will take on Lake the East at the College Boulevard Athletic Complex. That game, first pitch at 5 p.m. Myself, Josh Gillard, will be back here with you. Hopefully we'll have all these technical issues fixed up for you. So that'll do it for us here from Baldwin City. For my partner, Josh Gillard, I'm Brendan Bowling. You've been listening to Wildcat Softball on Louisburg Sports Live, presented by Vost Pharmacy. Have a great night, folks. Thanks for joining us.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.